This video is for 12.3, so let's see. We are going to find the area of the figures in the plane. So you may see that now you got this is the rectangle. So for rectangle, the area actually equals to the length times the width. So we would like to find the length and width. So now you will see that actually this is the sequence. If you see it in your assessment, quiz, homework, you just need to find out the the length respectively, okay, or the width. So first one, PQ, is this one. You can see that they share the same x coordinate. Therefore, we know this one will be a vertical line and the length will be the difference in the y coordinate. So PQ equals to 5 minus -10. So we got 15 unit, okay? And then QR will be this one, and this time you will see that it actually have the same y coordinate. So it is a horizontal line like this. So the length for QR will be 6 minus -3, which is 9 unit. So last one will be about the area. So this area, okay, so you got the length and width, so it is equals to 15 times 9, which is 1, 2, 3, 5 square unit. Okay, so we do not accept, okay, we do not accept unit square like this. Okay, we don't accept this. So make sure the answer that you put down should be like this, okay, square unit. Okay, and then if it is for triangle, then you will see that you need to extend a point. Okay, so we got AP like this, and you know this is a vertical line, so they will share the same x coordinate. Okay, the same x coordinate like this. And then let's see what should be the answer here. So the x coordinate should be 7, while for the y coordinate for this one, they will be 0 like this. So the height AP will be 6 minus 0, so 6 units. For AP, this time you'll see that the height will be extended outside, but you still find it. Check the y coordinate and x coordinate respectively. X will be the vertical 垂直嘅 y will be the horizontal 打橫嘅. So x should be -2, while for the y coordinate, that should be 6. Okay, and then now we know that AP will be 5 minus -2, which is 7 units. Okay, and then now we find this area PQR. Okay, and we know that PQ is a vertical line, so we can just extend one part. Okay, do you get it? Which means now we need to find out, okay, so we can just draw, okay, RS, okay, such that means 0度或者2字, okay, so such that RS perpendicular to PQ. So we know they are perpendicular, and that will be the height like this, and this is S. And then now we know this is a horizontal line, so the height will be like 1 here for Y. For the x coordinate will be -3. Okay, so we know that RS equal to 3 minus -3, which is 6 units. And then next one will be PQ. We know it is equals to 3 minus -5, which will give you 8 units. And for the area, this is going to be 1/2, and then you got the base, got the height. So at the end, we got 24 square units. Okay, for it. And then you will also see that if it is for the parallelogram, okay, all the time you can actually draw the height yourself. So now for this P, you can pause here, 暫停條片 and then play it, 繼續播放 to check your answer. Okay, so now pause the video. Once you finish, continue. Okay, so P should be -5, 3 here. Okay, so the height AP will be 6 minus 3, which will be 3 units. Okay, while for this one, this time again, pause here and then play once you finish. So this one P, the X coordinate will be -3, and then the Y coordinate will be also -3. So AP will be 5 minus -3, which is 8 units. Okay, and then let's see example 3. We know this is going to be a trapezium. Okay, trapezium. So remember the formula for this area. The upper base plus the lower base. Okay, and then multiply by the height. Okay, times the height, and divide it by 2. Then that will be the area of a trapezium. Okay, so now we just need to draw height like this. So we can just let, okay, PQ, S, R, S, T, and then maybe this is PT. Okay, we can just draw PT such that PT perpendicular to QR. And once again, TS or TR, and actually we can just write that like this, and the bracket, comma, and then we will know this is going to be -3 and then -2. Get it? And what we know will be, now we can find out the TP will be equals to, okay, and you see what is the difference. Okay, the difference will be 5 minus -2, which is 7 units. So the height is 7 units. And then we need to find PS, which is 4 minus -3, 7 units. And then RQ equals to -2 minus -4. So we got 2 units. So the area, okay, the required area will be equals to, the upper base will be 7 plus lower base, and then times the height divided by 2. Okay, so we've got 9 times 7, 63 over 2 square unit. Like this. Okay, with the S at the end. And then, just like what you have learned in area that chapter, you can use the splitting method or the filling method, 分割法 and 填補法. Okay, so how to handle the questions? It is like this. Okay, and then now you will see it is just like you got 2 area, and they can be, and you draw one line like this, okay, just like what you can see in the questions, then you will find out, okay, the area could be 2 area. Okay, so first of all, PR equals to 6 minus -2, which is 8 units. And then the height, like this one, we can just add 1 point. Okay, so we got PQRS, and maybe we got a T here. Okay, and then if you have got the figure with you, okay, then you draw it on the figure. Otherwise, okay, let QT be the point, okay, sorry, be the height of triangle PQR. So we have got QT equals to, okay, so this one will be like -3 minus -5. Okay, because T will be, okay, actually the coordinate of T will be -3 and then 1. Okay, and then you got 2 units. And for another one, now we can also have, okay, so I'll write another right thing for you. u here, so I can just draw SU such that SU perpendicular to PR. Okay, so we got SU equals to, okay, and again, you need to know the coordinate of U. U should be -3 and then -1. Okay, so that will be 2 minus -3 and give you 5 units. And of course, that is not the end yet. We need to have, okay, first PR, okay, to be the base. So PR times the height will be QT over 2, and then plus another one. Okay, so here, area equals to 2 parts. Then another one, PR times SU divided by 2. So here we go. 8 times 2 divided by 2 plus 8 times 5 divided by 2. So we got 8 plus 20, and then we got 28 square units. Okay, and that will be the example 4. The next one, example 5. This time you need to, okay, use this method, okay, because you cannot add a line like this, okay, you can't find it. Get it? 如果你揾唔到，咁你就要用第啲方法啦。That's why this time we use the filling method. We just assume there will be something more. You see that we actually add back the square or the rectangle that it is in. So the hint is add lines or add points for rectangle. So you can create the rectangle yourself, okay? So now you can see it. If we add some points, like now we can have A, B, and C. See it? Okay, so add points A, B, C as shown. Okay, so this is to help you to save some lines or some area. Okay, 慳時間嘅. Okay, so now we need to put down A will be -5, 7, and B will be 2, 7, and C will be will be 2 and -1. Okay, so now we know that for AB, okay, the area, what we need, okay, what we need. So we need to do the calculation one by one, okay, we need to do the calculation one by one. So first, we find out AQ and PA, okay, so we need to find out all of them. PA equals to -3 minus -5, which is 2 units. So we got all the length here, and then AQ equals to, okay, 7 minus -1, which is 8 units. This one will be 8, and the next one will be BP equals to, okay, 2 minus -3, which is 5 units. And then for BR, that will be equals to 7 minus 3, which is 4 units. And RC will be directly like 3 minus -1, which is 4 units. Okay, so we got 4, 4 here, and then we got 5. This one will be 7, so you can just say it, CQ equals to 7 units. Okay, so once you got this 7 units, then we can solve it. Okay, the area, okay, or the required area, because we have got so many areas, so we need to have it like 7 times 8. Okay, this is the rectangle, and then minus 7 times 4 divided by 2, minus 4 times 5 divided by 2, and then minus 8 times 2 divided by 2. So we got 3 area. Okay, first triangle is yellow, second the green color, And the last one with the blue color. Okay, so what I did here, or what I do here, is something you have to do. You see we give you so many pages, or we give you so many spaces. 56 minus 14 minus 10 minus 8. So that should be like 32, and then that should be 32. So 24 square units at the end. So that's it for the example part. Please make sure, sorry, let me show you here. Okay, so make sure you have finished the let's try, okay, or let's try. That's a key.